Love on Air.
Love on Air is a show about all things related to the human experience in connecting with one another. All right, so we're talking about love, dating, relationships, marriage, falling in love, failing in love, breakups, the whole 9 yards. All right, so today I got a fine girl in the studio. My fine girl actually isn't single because the show is usually about singles matching up. My fine girl is actually a married woman, okay? So she's not looking to be matched up today. She's married, so we're going to be having loads of conversations about marriage and, along those lines, all right? She's also a voice artist. So she's going to be blessing us with some of her talent today, doing different voices for us and things like that. So really looking forward to that. It's going to be a great show lined up. Also today, I am introducing a new segment of the show called Ask Butterr. All right. So if you have any questions about relationships, dating, life, any questions about anything, go ahead and send a WhatsApp message to 081-801-44343. That's 081-801-44343. All right, so send your questions to that WhatsApp number with hashtag AskButterr, and before the end of the show, I'm gonna get to them, and I'll give you my advice. I'm not a professional, but I will give you my honest opinion and tell you what I think. All right, so I'm really looking forward to your questions. I'm gonna be checking out WhatsApp very soon. All right. So yeah, it's a great show lined up for you today. So make sure you keep it locked. Do not touch that dial. This is Max 102.3 FM. We're going to take a quick music break. And when we come back, we will hear from my fine girl.
Love on Air.
How you doing, Kosi?
Hello, I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing great.
That's good.
Yeah, so the people want to know, what's your name? Introduce yourself. Let them know a little bit about you.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Kosi Diamonda. Yes, Diamonda is my actual name.
Is it really?
It is really.
I
It's
saw
my
that on
middle name.
Instagram.
Yes.
I thought that was like your nickname or something.
No.
Wow.
My parents.
Your parents are hip.
interesting people.
For real.
But yes, so yeah, I am, like she said, a voiceover artist, a voice actress. I think that's the one I really like to focus on because that's where I really enjoy the most.
Voice acting.
So it's like
Nice.
having different characters and different voices and bringing them all out to tell a story. I'm a
Right.
storyteller.
Right. I saw that on your Instagram.
Yes.
You do like stories. Do you want to share your Instagram handle so people can check you out?
Oh, sure. It's Kosi Diamonda, Kosi with a Y. So it's Kosy, then Diamonda, which is diamond with an A at the back. So that's it. So yeah, that is one of the things I do. I'm also a project manager, a creative project manager, actually. I am fully involved in the creative space. I love art. I love all of that. But yeah.
Yeah, we actually met on
The dance floor.
the dance floor
I remember.
at a rave.
Yes. Oh, good times.
It was Boiler Room, I believe.
I can't even remember. I've been
It
to so
was
many since then.
Oh, have you? I've kind of been slipping on it. I haven't been to so many.
Oh my God. I was at one yesterday night. That's why I've been yawning because I'm like, I haven't had enough sleep.
So you raved last night and you made it
Yeah.
here this morning?
Yes,
You're a
yes.
champ,
Oh,
girl.
thank you so much. You too, girl. You're a star.
Because I'm like, I couldn't go to a rave the night before and still make it here. Like, yeah, those raves go hard. So we met on the dance floor at
Yeah,
Boiler
at
Room.
Boiler Room.
I remember it was Boiler Room. And I needed glasses. I
Yes.
forgot my sunshades.
And the lights were like really bright.
And I'm like, what is happening? How did I forget my sunshades? And I parked so far. I'm like, do I
Aw.
go and go get my glasses in the car? And I just looked to my left and right, and I look, and it was Kosi beside me, and she looked really nice and approachable and
Apparently,
friendly.
I get that a lot. I'm like, I didn't know that was the vibe I was giving off.
That
but
is your
yay.
vibe. And I looked, I'm like, let me ask to borrow her glasses.
That was very bold, actually.
Very bold of me. And you actually gave it to me.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I'm like, if you ask, you shall receive. So
I
might as
did,
well.
and that was so nice of you.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how we met.
And here we are.
And we connected on IG, I believe.
Yes, we did.
And
I was
here
so
we are.
fascinated that you were a DJ. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm so fascinated that you're a voice artist.
Yeah. Actually, I can do a lot of voices. I think I'm still discovering a lot of them myself. Switching or bringing them out live it's not
It's
something
like
I'm
something
it's not
else.
something I'm used to. So this is like it's like a first for me. But let me see if I can do something.
Do something.
Okay, let me try. This one trended a little bit. It's a granny's voice. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't lie. It took a while because it's acting. So you have to like get into
Character.
the character. But
Yeah.
I will try. So, hello. You're so fine, my daughter. You look absolutely delicious. Oh, I mean beautiful. Yeah. And I could do like a little girl, like, oh my god, you're so cute. I absolutely love you. I think we should go on a party together and dance like we did before.
You could be a cartoon character.
Yes, I love animation so much.
You could do one of those. You could be like a Bluey or a Bingo.
Yes, I could.
You
I could. I think I have a very good range, so I could literally be anyone I want to be.
Will that be like your dream thing, like being a voice actress on like an animation?
Yeah. Oh, I would love that. I do have an anime podcast where I talk about all things anime with my best friend. So yes, I've already sort of heading in that direction.
Nice.
But when I
nice.
was young, I wanted to be like, I had this diary. I still go back to it sometimes, and I wrote there that I wanted to be a star in Disney. I wanted to act.
That'll be great.
I know. It's
That'll
a
be
dream.
great.
I'm still hoping we get
No,
there.
look,
but
dreams
yeah.
come true all the time.
Yes, they
and
do.
yours are valid and can totally happen.
I really hope it happens because I really love the work that I do.
No, you're good at it, so you're gonna go far. I don't doubt it.
Thank you.
But yeah, you're married.
Yes, I am.
You're a
married.
newlywed, right?
I guess it is new. It's still under a year. So it's
Under
very
a
fresh.
year.
Yeah.
So like when did you get married? When is it a year? When is your 1 year anniversary?
It's July 10th. It was actually on his birthday. That was our court wedding. So
Oh.
yeah, we decided, you know what? And it was very spontaneous. It was very unusual. Let's use that term because
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
okay, so I'm a bit of a rebel. Okay, I am the middle child.
I
the
am
second
too. I'm the
born.
middle child, and yeah, they call me the rebel at home too.
That is wonderful. Rebels are the best because
We are.
we shake the system a little bit and keep
We
things
do.
interesting, right? So yeah, my husband, he has the same vibe, and we wanted to get married, but you know, when it comes to marriage, there's always so many procedures and so many in-laws
Family.
and parents.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're not that kind of people. We're the kind of people that we want something, we go for it, like straight on, head on for it, and we get it. And so when we talked to our parents, they had like different expectations of how they wanted things to run. And it was great. We wanted to make them happy, but then we also wanted to get married because we've been waiting for so long,
Right.
and we didn't just want to do things their way. So
You wanted to do it your way.
exactly. So we took matters into our own hands. When we got like a few of our family members on board, we just went for it. And then I'm not sure if my dad knows till now.
That you're married?
No, of course he knows I'm married. I don't think he knows that the court wedding happened before our traditional wedding.
Oh.
Yeah, because I tried to tell him and he was like, how can you put the cart before the horse? And I'm like, sorry, sir. No, I cannot do that. And yes, like I said, a bit of a rebel. My aunt, his sister, my mom, they were all, yeah, sure, go for it. And so we're like, you know what? We're going to lock it now. We wanted his day. We wanted we wanted to
court
happen.
one.
Yeah, on his birthday. But then because of so many things happening, with the villagers. I don't know my dad's excuse. Sorry, I'm not very familiar with what was going on behind the scene. But then we couldn't have the trad before the court wedding like we hoped, right? So it had to be that was moved, but we didn't want to lose July 10th
For the court wedding.
So we just
Right.
went ahead, had it, and I'm not sure he knows
So
till now.
that's the one you consider your anniversary, not the trad.
not
Not the date of the trad.
I think that one, yes, because it was special. It was our wedding.
That's the one you chose.
Yes.
That's the date y'all chose. So y'all chose
Exactly.
his birthday.
He says I'm his gift
very,
till now.
very unique.
Yeah. But yes, it was lovely. It was just us friends. Very like my parents couldn't make it. They were in the east, So it was just like my aunt and a few friends. It was
So
very
just
small.
like very small and
Yeah, it was
like,
small,
and you did a little
intimate.
thing afterwards. Had like a few.
Yeah, we hosted in our house and just had everybody over. And then
Beautiful.
we went somewhere else after that and just had pictures. It was very small. Sorry, I am a little cold. I didn't bring a jacket. So if you can hear a little trembling in my voice, it's because it's a little chilly in here.
Yeah, it's cold in here.
But
I
it's
forgot to
okay.
tell you.
It's okay.
But we'll get you a jacket so you can
It's
be
okay.
comfortable. But yeah, like I'm married as well. 3
Really?
years.
I did not know that.
Yes, 2 kids, girl.
You don't look at me. You do not look it at all. Oh my god.
Yes,
I have
two
so many questions now.
Yes, I have 2 kids, and my wedding was, I totally gave in to my parents. I just kind of let them have their way.
Their way.
Honestly, we didn't even necessarily want to do anything. I feel like the weddings,
Yeah.
especially if you're as a Nigerian, the weddings are really for the parents.
Yes, they are. They
Honestly.
are. And that
It's like, do your thing, girl. Mom and dad, do your thing.
you see, well, that concept didn't really make sense to me because I'm
Yeah.
someone who's always been doing my own thing.
Right.
So trying to balance that and figure out how to give them what they want, but also get what I want, that was a bit tricky. But we
Yeah.
found a way around it. So
I didn't
yeah.
really even have what I wanted. I invited maybe like 10 people to this wedding.
Oh, really?
And we had like 700 people at the wedding. It was
That's
their thing.
Yes, that is
I
your
didn't know
parents'
half of the people.
influence.
I didn't know them.
Yes, you know, we had to kind of like I won't say lie, but we had to keep some things
To
away from our
yourself,
parents so that
yeah.
they do not invite a massive crowd.
They invited a massive crowd.
I know.
And I was just glad. I was in the changing room for most of it, as the bride.
Yeah.
I had a few change of clothes, the makeup, the hair. So I was behind the scenes until like the MC called me.
Wow.
And like we danced out. We sat on the stage for a little bit. We came back. I changed. We danced out again. I was just chilling. And
Everything
then-
was planned for you.
Yes. And I didn't mind it at all. So I mean,
Aw.
it's good to hear that like you had. I didn't really have any plans. I was just like,
Oh, I took everything into my own
yeah,
hands.
I'm
I
like, this is
planned
how
it
they
all.
do it. They're like, okay, this is how they do it. This is how it's done. I'm like, okay, do it.
Do it. That's cool. I mean, you'll be so chill throughout the
I
event,
was
which
so
is
chill,
the best part of it,
girl.
I guess.
But yeah, it was a nice day all in all.
Yeah.
So 3 years, February 11th, 3 years this year.
That's lovely.
So yeah,
Congratulations.
they usually say the first year is the hardest. Has that been your experience? You're still in your first year.
Yes, but that's not my experience.
That hasn't been your experience.
No, I guess with us it's kind of different because we've been together. We were together for so long. We were
How
together
long?
8 years.
Oh, so this is like your high school,
Yeah.
college,
College,
sweetheart?
like
okay.
just like second year in uni we met, and then we've been together ever since.
Wow.
So I feel like that first year in marriage, we probably had it like a long time ago because we've had like back
Yeah,
and forth,
yeah,
we've gotten
yeah.
to know each other. So getting to marriage was more like, okay, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just be partners for life, and then focus on our life and know that this
Right.
is past us and start building. So that's pretty much.
I think like the hard part comes from like living together for the first time, or were you guys already living together?
We weren't, but we spent a lot of time together because we're in the same school and we were in the same hostel. So like the male hostel was like not far, so we were pretty much around each other like
All the
majority of the day. Yeah, so
And obviously, you guys are highly compatible.
yeah, yes, but I would say that there was a lot of growth and healing that had to
Of
be
course.
done in order to get to where we are
Yeah.
today. Yeah,
Because I mean, 8 years ago, you were like not the person you are today. Even as an
No.
individual, 8 years is a long time. There's
Yeah.
you have to expect a lot of growth, a lot of evolution.
Yes,
The person you were then and the things you wanted then, and obviously there's gonna be a huge shift over an 8-year period.
Yeah, but you are right about compatibility because yes, that was like a key thing. If you
That's
guys,
the foundation.
Yes, that's the foundation. You guys have to like each other, and if possible, have so many things in common because
Yeah.
there has to be some sort of groundwork laying for the rest of the things to grow
sure.
on top of it.
For sure. No, beautiful. So you're like my first married guest.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
feel so
so-
honored.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because, like, I didn't even know you were married. And this is it. Like, we're like hip, modern married people because we still go to raves.
Yes, yes, we still do that.
I have 2 kids and I still go to raves.
I love you for that.
Thank you, girl.
You are living the life.
I gotta live, sis.
You do. What else do we have to do but
What
live
else
this
are
life
we
to
gonna
the
do?
fullest?
And
But
these
yeah.
kids, like, it's demanding. You know, you pour a lot into your kids.
Yeah.
You have to make time
Yeah.
for yourself to still do the things that you
Yes.
love, the
So you
things
don't
that make
burn
you
out or
happy.
lose yourself.
You know what I mean? So you still gotta like do you,
Yeah.
even though you're married, even though you have kids. I feel like that's the right way to go about it.
Yeah.
Other people, not everybody does that, but I feel like that is what you're supposed
To do, yes.
So
yes.
keep that in mind, girl, when you start having kids.
I'm locked into that.
Lock
Yes.
it.
In fact, my kids are gonna have so much fun because we're gonna find new ways to enjoy this life together.
Yes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's it. So
Exactly.
before, I feel like we should do this thing. I have
Okay.
this thing called a rapid fire round.
Ooh. Let's
Okay.
hope my brain is active this morning.
Yeah, so it's like a this or
Quick
that.
responses.
Like a quick,
Oh,
quick,
okay,
quick.
okay,
Like
sure,
just
sure,
I give you two options, like
Okay.
this or that.
Let me see if I can do this in a different voice.
Yes, do it. Do
All
it.
right,
Do it.
all right, okay. I'm a little shy, but okay, let's do it. There's a different character altogether.
Yeah, so rapid fire round,
All
right?
right,
This
all
or
right.
that. So you have to answer fast. Don't think about it too much. First
Okay.
thing that comes.
Sure.
All right. So joint account or separate accounts?
Joint account.
Prenup or trust?
Trust.
Love or respect? Quickly.
Love.
Love or loyalty?
Love.
Jealous lover or nonchalant lover?
Jealous lover, you have to be obsessed with me.
All right. Financial transparency or privacy?
Financial transparency. What are you doing, boy?
Check phone or trust blindly?
Trust blindly. But you can check my phone too, because I'm not really hiding anything.
Do you
anyway.
check phone?
Yes, we have the same passwords for almost everything.
Oh my God.
I know
I
with
love
that
this.
with that integrated.
No, this is beautiful. You don't see this all the time. Okay, back to the questions. Post your partner or keep private?
Post.
Post. Peace or passion?
Peace.
Romantic dates or cash gifts?
Romantic dates.
Big D or big bank?
Big bang.
Big back. I'm sorry. I'm Nigerian. I like my moolah.
You like your money. All right, there you have it, guys. That was the rapid
That was
fire
fun.
round.
Love on air.
So I have some questions for you.
All right.
Just along the lines of marriage and relationships and things like that.
Okay.
So obviously, I feel like you believe that spouses should have access to each other's phones because you already said that you and your husband have
Yeah.
the same passwords to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very essential. I think even just in case of emergencies, like,
Yeah.
what are you hiding?
Exactly. You shouldn't be hiding anything from your spouse.
Really? And for the spouses who don't share like their phones, like give each other access to their phones, I feel like there's something to it.
Yeah.
You know, say people try to make it seem like, oh, it's not normal, you know, to share your password. Like, no, it's not normal to not.
It's not. You find this a lot with, well, I don't know. Let me not be biased. I don't exactly have the actual data, but like, I feel like men tend
to be like
very
hidey,
secretive
yeah.
about stuff like that. Maybe, oh, you don't understand it's business, or they say it like maybe disrespectful if you go into their phone because you're hiding something. That is
exactly.
just
If there's nothing to it, then it's not a big
shouldn't be a
deal.
problem. Yeah.
So, would you say you're more traditional or modern in your marriage?
You have to explain what that means exactly.
So, like, do you have like more traditional ideals, or would you say you're more of like modern, like open-minded?
Oh, I'm definitely modern, and I don't think I even like traditional things all that much because I feel like it's kind of like forcing me to be in a box that was established for me without my consent.
Yeah.
So
See how your wedding went. We know.
Exactly. Exactly. So I'm like, I love freedom. I love the idea of choosing my own path, right?
Even in your own marriage. And I
Even
feel like
especially in our
dynamics are so
marriage.
different.
Yeah.
I feel like there shouldn't be like a set way to be married. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to figure out your own
What
dynamic
works for
and
you
what
guys.
works for you.
But it's actually kind of funny because when I think of a traditional wife, I think I still pretty much do what
All
a traditional
those
wife would
things?
do.
Yeah.
I still cook, I still clean, I still take care of my house and my home and my husband
Mm-hmm.
because I think I'm just naturally nurturing.
Like that, yeah, for
I
sure.
want to do all those things.
Mm-hmm.
So I am traditional in,
In
that
that
sense,
sense,
which
yeah.
he's lucky because if I wasn't, he
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be so happy.
But I get what you mean. You're traditional in that sense, but still you're not boxed
I'm not boxed
in.
in. Yeah, I'm very open-minded.
So, with that said, do you think that monogamy is natural?
I would like to say yes. I like to say yes because everyone is always trying to connect, and there's nothing as beautiful as finding that one person that you connect to on such a deep level. And I just feel like when there are how do you say that thing? When there are too many cooks, spoil the broth. So I feel like if there are too many people involved in the marriage, because it takes a lot of work to even connect with one person on a level where it just feels like this divine unison and you guys are like in sync. So I feel like if you have multiple partners, it's gonna take away from getting as deep as you could go.
But that's like such a thing now, right?
It
People
is?
are into like polyamory. People have open marriages. There's this like throuple online on Instagram. In Nigeria, they're actually very popular because they've kind of opened up their world and they like share their lives on Instagram. It's a man and two wives. So there was one first and then another one came
How did the
in.
other one come in? That's actually my question, because why was there room for
the
someone
details.
else to come in and infiltrate that? Or was it like a mutual agreement, like both parties came together?
I feel like okay, so monogamy aside, I feel like there is definitely room for attraction outside of your marriage. You know what I'm saying? So like, can you love your partner and still be attracted to someone else and still have desires outside of your marriage? Yes.
Yes, of course you can.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe
Yeah.
that's how that happened, and maybe he, just explored it.
I think, okay, it may just boil down to the kind of person you are and what your values are.
Right.
What are the things that are important to you in life, right? So for me and my husband, for example, we are important to each other, right? So the way we are right now, we just don't want anyone else to spoil this.
Right.
So it's kind of like, whatever attraction you think you can find in someone, is like, why don't you talk to me about it first, and then we can see how we can approach it. What's costing it? What exactly are you looking for there that you
I'm
haven't
not finding
found here? Exactly. And then we can discuss it. And I feel like if it's an honest conversation, you can get me to understand your point of view. Like, you have to convince me. It's important. It's very important.
Yeah.
And then if you can, then I wouldn't, again, I'm open-minded. I'll be like, okay, let's explore. But then there's now that difficult part of choosing someone who also matches the
Your energy.
I feel like it's a lot of work, and then there's just too many room for issues. Like, it's not easy to connect.
It's not.
Humans are so different that
Yeah.
you could have an issue with somebody just by the way the person breathes, right? So yeah, like, you're breathing too loud, I can't stand this, right? So you now have to learn another person, be ready to sacrifice for another person, be ready
And
to,
this is why a lot of times
Yeah.
when a man has an attraction outside of his marriage,
yeah.
he typically wouldn't bring it to you. He wouldn't bring it home.
Because
He would explore that outside. Or even women, you know what I'm saying?
I think the only reason you're not bringing it home is because you don't know how to have hard conversations with your partner.
Yes.
And you feel like you're going to be
And men
judged
are
or
like
met with
scared.
something negative. Exactly.
They're scared.
That is why. But then they're scared
They're
because
scared.
they're scared because maybe the woman hasn't exactly made them feel comfortable enough to have those kind of conversations with them. Because it's not just on the man being scared. It's about how do you respond when he would actually say, oh, I think I like this person. Are you going to be like, what? Oh my God, how dare you like her? Excuse me? All of that.
I just scatter everything, scatter ground.
But if you're like, okay.
If he knows you're like a safe place where he can have this
Exactly.
conversation.
Yeah, let him be vulnerable in your presence, and he can talk about this.
And then also marriage, I feel like to be married to someone is not to possess that person.
yes.
So like I feel like a lot of people, or at least the culture in maybe the United States, for example. So I went to school in Texas.
Okay.
High school through college.
Nice.
So a lot of my formative years happened in the United States, like from like 15 to like 24.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my formative years, growing up into womanhood happened there.
Yeah.
Right? So like the ideal over there is like when you're dating someone, there's a level of possession. That you own them, they own you. My man, but like don't talk to my man, don't look at my man.
Honestly, that possession for me,
There's a level of possession.
I feel it should only happen when you're married to the person.
And that's the culture. And even when they're not married, a lot of people don't even get married out there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, okay.
So like they'll, you know what I'm saying? So even
Yeah.
in regular dating relationships,
yeah.
it's like very possessive.
Wow.
Right?
But
so
to the point of being toxic.
I mean, they don't think it's toxic. You know what I'm
So it's like
saying?
a
But
culture thing.
yeah, it's a culture thing.
Yeah.
But then at 25, after college, I moved back.
Okay.
And then I was exposed to a whole new culture.
Yeah.
Where then I saw a situation where there's a married man with his wife.
Yeah.
And then there's a mistress who the wife is privy to. So the wife knows about the mistress and the mistress knows about the wife. Now, obviously, it's not like back in the day where they're all living in the same house, okay?
Yeah.
This man has set her up, you know what I'm saying, in her own house, you know what I'm saying? And the wife, I guess, just has come to terms with it, right?
Unfortunately.
You know what I'm
What you
saying?
gonna do?
So it's like, then I saw that dynamic. And it's like everybody's just kind of in their place. Obviously, the wife is the wife and the mistress is
The mistress.
outside. But it's like, you know she's there. You know about, she knows, they know about each other. And there's a level of like acceptance to it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what this man has chosen to do. Now, did he talk to his wife before he got a mistress? Probably not. You know what I mean? All in all this, out of fear, I guess, just like you said. And a lot of Nigerian women don't have this like mentality of, oh, you can talk to me if you can talk to me if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you want to step
attracted
out
to someone else.
yeah, you know, there isn't that like, there's not that safety or that openness, you know. So obviously, I don't feel like typical Nigerian men are able to approach their
I think
their
I
partners.
think a key reason why they can't even do that is because it is seen as wrong by so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you're married, unless you and your wife had a formal agreement that this was okay, you shouldn't be stepping out, right? So
But they do it all the time.
Exactly. So it's either you want to normalize this. So if you're getting
I
married, you'll
think
be
we
like,
should
oh my
normalize
God, I'm going to
it.
get a mistress. It's better that I know. And I said, yes,
It
I'm
sh-
okay with
it should
that.
be
Than you to
normalized.
do it when we've exchanged vows and promised to be with each other forever. Then you now go out. You see, that's where
Yeah.
the problem comes from. So if you know you're this kind of person and you want to be like, I mean, we all know in the Bible, in so many religious texts, it's very normal for a man to have so many wives as long as he can take care of them. Because
Even in the Bible.
oh my God, in the Old Testament, everyone had had
I thought it
extra
was
wives.
Muslims only. I didn't know this was in the Bible.
No. It was in the Bible. In fact,
The Old
I'm wondering
Testament.
when it became monogamy. 'Cause-
Yeah, man and wife.
Yes, because it's always been a man and then his many wives, many concubines. Look at Solomon.
Yeah,
Solomon had
concubines.
many wives and many concubines.
And that was acceptable.
It was
That was the norm.
I do understand it though. When you hear that a man has 3 women after him, even in anime, it's called a harem. So it's like one man, super powerful, and then there's so many beautiful women around him. It kind of raises his status. Now imagine all these women praying for you. Will you not go find love?
You go find
Exactly. So I
But,
do
I
understand
mean,
the appeal.
Is the wife praying for him though? Or is she cursing him low-key?
That he has to be wise about it. If you know that you're a man and you want to step out, you have to know how to communicate with that woman and be okay if she's not okay with it.
And there's a level of betrayal there too, because I'm
Yeah.
sure he didn't bring this mistress to her. I'm sure she found out.
She found out. You see, this
And
is
then she
why
has to
it's
accept it.
complicated.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why it's complicated. But in a harem, everybody knows. Oh, this girl is always around. I'm okay with it. We're all. Let's just be loving each
Yeah,
other.
that's
in-
kind of
in
where
unity.
relationships are shifting to now, with all this like polyamory and like, you know, loving multiple people, having multiple partners. And you know, that's why that couple online, I mean that throuple that I was talking to you about on
Yeah.
Instagram, that's why they've, you know, that they're trending, because these are Nigerian people who are openly doing this, you know what I'm saying? And they've they're all living together in the same house. They all are just, and it's very it's new.
Well,
You know,
as
it's
long
new
as they're
for
happy.
Nigerians.
It is new, but it's actually very old custom.
Yeah, but
Back in the
nobody does
day-
it openly like this. The men rather snick around and do all that type of stuff.
It's because it's seen as a taboo now, right? It's seen as wrong, right? But if it was seen as right, it would happen. I'm also happy that, you know, it's not mainstream, because again, human beings are so complicated, and you're going to have to get used to another person, and it's not always the easiest. And then there's jealousy. There's, oh, can you really balance
spending
balance
enough
your
time?
yes, you have to give this person the exact same love I give this, or if this is your main wife, she has to be very aware that she's a main. You must always treat her like a
Do you
main.
think there's like hierarchy between the two women?
There has to be. Oh, they don't have to be, but there
There
could
has to be some kind of structure.
Yeah, exactly. And let everyone be aware of the structure. Like if I'm the main B, let her know and let her know this is the side, and don't switch it. You can't come one day and it becomes disrespect if the main wife suddenly feels like she's now the mistress. That you are causing problems, right? So
causing
you have
problems
to do
for your life.
For your life and for
One
everyone's
woman
life.
is hard enough.
Exactly. I don't know. I feel like I'm a lot to handle in normal with all my
Already.
personalities, and you want to bring someone else in. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Yeah, and I feel like this guy now, like, what is there an agreement that like he's not allowed to bring any more women into the arrangement?
In my relationship?
No. This guy that I'm talking about, this throuple that I'm talking about.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wonder, like, is it like now a rule? Like, okay, only 2 of us, or what if he goes one day and comes back again and with a third woman? Like, or is there a cap? Or like,
Honestly,
I wonder.
I think if you brought another one in, there's nothing stopping you from bringing.
Exactly.
There's nothing
What
stopping
if
from
he
even
brings it?
replacing, because whatever made you unsatisfied with one that you feel the need to have multiple is gonna keep showing up. So you have to be disciplined and you have to know exactly what you want. If you just want 2 and you're going for 2, that's fine. But if you don't know what you want and you're just going with the flow, wherever your emotions are taking you, bro, you're gonna find yourself in very difficult situations very soon, because women are difficult creatures.
Yeah, and I feel like they only put up the happy and the good part of their situation.
Exactly.
But I can imagine
The drama
there's
in the
lots.
house. I can.
They're not gonna post that on social media.
Why would they? Unless they really want that
But they don't.
attention. But
they don't. They they carry on as if everything is all rosy and things are
I
great
really
and
hope
they're
it is.
BFFs.
I really hope
But
it is.
there must be drama. I mean, women, come on.
Thank you. 2 women, 1 man. Good
There's
luck.
lots of drama,
Good
I'm
luck.
sure. But yeah, girl, life, I feel like relationships are evolving and everyone should live in their truth.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's best to just live your truth and be open and honest.
Yeah, that's
rather
it.
than
That's it. Don't go behind. Don't sneak
being all
around.
like trifling.
That's what really causes the pain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what causes like the betrayal and
Yeah.
things like that.
Love on air.
Today on the DJ Butterr Tips, we're going to be talking about the age your happiness will hit a low point and what to do about it. Okay? When you're younger, it's easy to believe everything meaningful is still ahead. Get the job, find the person, build something stable, and then you feel settled. By the time you've done some of that, the future stops feeling like a clean state and starts looking more like a long stretch of maintenance. And that shift can hit harder than expected. Okay, so there's actual research behind that feeling. All right. Economists David Blanchflower and Andrew Oswald analyzed data across dozens of countries and found that happiness tends to follow a U-shaped curve, with its lowest point hitting somewhere in midlife. And for many people, that dip falls in their early to mid 40s. All right. So what do you actually do when you're there? Here are 4 tips for making it through your happiness low point, all right? Number 1, first and foremost, you got to stop trying to power through like it's a productivity issue, all right? A low point like this isn't usually about needing better habits or a tighter schedule. It's more existential than that, all right? It's a time where the problem is you don't have a replacement yet, all right? This is a time where the beliefs that you gave yourself, that gave your life structure, starts to lose their grip. And the problem is that you don't have a replacement yet. So that gap can feel unsettling, but it's also the whole point, all right? Number 2, you want to take a hard look at the expectations you've been carrying. So much dissatisfaction at this stage comes from comparing your current life to the version you assumed you'd have by now. And that gap between expectation and reality can be brutal, especially if you did most of what you were supposed to do. Money, status, and milestones can only carry so much emotional weight before they stop doing the job. Number 3, you got to let go of the idea that everything you do needs to lead somewhere, all right? Philosopher Kiran Satya writes about hitting this wall in his mid-30s, despite having a successful career and a stable life. What helped wasn't another achievement. It was moving towards activities that didn't have an end goal. So walking without a destination, spending time with people without a plan, paying attention to things without trying to turn them into progress. And last but not least, number 4, Shrink the timeline, all right? When everything feels off, zooming out can make it worse. You don't need a 10-year plan while you're at a low point. You need something that feels manageable today. One conversation that doesn't feel forced. 1 hour when you're not trying to optimize your life. One decision that isn't based on who you thought you'd be by now. Low points have a way of making everything permanent. But in reality, nothing is. So there you have it, guys. Those are the DJ Butterr tips of the day. Don't feel bad if you're going through a happiness low point. It is totally normal and to be expected. And this too shall pass. You will come out on the other side. Joy is coming.
Love on air.
So it is about that time for me to get to the hashtag Ask Butterr segment. This is Chiamaka from Ikoyi. Chiamaka says, I've been dating this married man for 5 years and he promised to divorce his wife. Now his wife is pregnant again. Please, what should I do? I'm so glad you're here with me, Kosi.
You see the wahala with this thing. It's so complicated. Like,
Yeah.
you want me to give my honest opinion?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go first, and then
Yeah.
I'll let you
Yes,
chip in as
please.
well.
Please do.
So she says she's been dating a married man for 5 years, and he
Yeah.
promised to divorce his wife.
Yeah.
That's a big red flag. Even if you're dating a married man, he's lying. If he tells you he's going to leave his family for you,
Girl, it's been 5 years.
he's been 5 years and he hasn't done it. He's never going to do it. These men don't, like, they're not trying to leave their families.
They just want to eat their
for
cake and have it.
Yeah, they're not trying to leave their families for the side chick. And that's just facts.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like for you to be dating a guy who tells you he's leaving his wife, it's a lie. That day will never come. And as you know, now his wife is pregnant again because he has no plan to leave
Exactly.
her.
I think if you're a mistress, you have to understand that you are a mistress.
Yes.
Your job is to be a mistress.
Be on the outside, on
and
the
then
side.
be comfortable with it. If you're trying to be married while being a mistress and you're going for the married man, he's already taken. And there was something that made him decide to commit to that woman. I don't know how you're going to convince someone who's that stable to shake what he has going on for you.
Yeah.
It's hard. It does happen, but then again, you're breaking someone else's
Home.
home.
Like, how is this okay
Karma
with you?
is not
How is this even
gonna-
something that you want?
Exactly.
And like when he marries you, if he can do that, he'll probably
he'll probably
that
do
to
it
you
again.
too.
So just leave
Just
and
know
find
your
your
place.
person. Exactly.
Know your if you're gonna be like a mistress on the side, you just gotta know your place and be okay with
Yes,
it.
exactly.
Don't try to level up to the wife.
Yeah, it's not going to end well for you. And even if it does, there are courses that might follow you. You don't want to be in that boat. I promise you, my darling.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think it's worth it either.
Yeah.
And I think you just have to be wise. Women, like, be smart. If you're dating a married man, just know you're there to get what you can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And let's just leave it there.
Yeah, just know why you're there. Like,
Exactly.
have a reason for being there. Like, don't be there because you want to become the wife
The wife,
eventually.
Yeah, it doesn't always.
Is that
end
even
well
the
for
type of
people.
husband that you want?
Yes. Let's be honest. Let us be honest. If the roles were reversed, will you be pleased with the situation?
At all, I'm sure.
Exactly. So
yeah,
do what's best
girl.
for you. Wise up.
Sorry, Chris from Ikoyi or whatever her name was. Sorry, girl. That's my advice. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sending your question to Ask Butterr, hashtag Ask Butterr. So yeah, if you have questions, this is a new segment on the show. So be sure to send your questions and I'll give you my advice. You might not like my advice, but I'll give you my advice. I'll give you my honest advice.
opinion.
And that's why you sent it, right? So there you have it. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Kosi.
Thank you so much.
It was such a good time.
It really was for me. I really enjoyed myself. Thank you so much for having me and listening to my different voices.
Yes, we're so glad to have you. Share your IG one more time in case anyone wants to connect with you with the voice acting.
Yes, thank you. It's Kosi, Kosy, short for Kosi Sochuku, and then Diamonda with an A at the back. Diamond with an A, Kosi Diamonda. Can't miss it.
Yeah, thank you so much. And of course, be sure to follow us on Instagram at loveonair_FM and follow me on Instagram as well at Butterr DJ. That's Butterr with 2 R's. All right. Thank you all so much for rocking with me today. I will be back
you.
again same time next week, Saturday at 10 a.m. It's going to be a great time as always. It's time for me to get out of here, but make sure you keep it locked to Max FM. So much more coming. So do not touch that dial. Keep it locked to Max 102.3 FM. Until then, see you next time. My name is DJ Butterr. I love you for listening, and I am signing out.
Love on air.